Hello, thanks for joining me for another review. Today we've got a beer from New Zealand and it's the Deep Creek Brewing Company, and this is their Undercurrent Pilsner then, and it's coming in at 5% ABV, 30 IBUs. There you go, another new beer, a new brewery from New Zealand. So 5%, 330ml can. This was canned on the 4th of November of 2019, whole year shelf life, so 4th of November 2020. We're fine there. So yeah, this beer has won a few awards. It took out the trophy for Best International Lager in the 2019 the Australian International Beer Awards. There's a whole information about that. I'll put that down below just to make the review a bit quicker. But yeah, so it's based on a traditional Czech Pilsner, but then it's brewed with New Zealand hop varieties. It doesn't actually say what hop varieties, but so yeah, that's where the differences end. It's pretty much what it says down below, so do check it out. I've been wanting a lager for a few days, but I was having just a few days off it. This is my 4th day, so 5 days. Let's give that a little tap. Bubbles off there. So it looks the part, it looks, you know, it's got that slight kind of, there is actually a slight haze to it, but yeah, nice carbonation as you expect. Half a finger of whitehead, it's gone down really quickly. Some bigger bubbles streaming up through the beer, as you can see. It's got that kind of wheat, yeah, tradition. It just looks like a lager, doesn't it? Very clean looking beer. Just let's go for the aroma then. Like a lemongrass. It's got a nice white crusty bread sort of malt. Clean. A bit yeasty, maybe some, yeah, lager yeast I would assume. But yeah, kind of lemon notes, a little bit drying on the aroma, probably coming from them New Zealand hops. It smells really nice. Let's tuck in on this one. Cheers. It's just what you want. You get these, well, in the UK at least, we get these hot spells that probably get about half a dozen hot spells throughout the summer. The rest is sort of pleasant or windy and rainy, and then another hot spell for, like, sometimes, you know, normally last about 4 or 5 days, and then they go away, thunderstorms, and they come back again 4 or 5 days. Sometimes they can last weeks, not often, but they can happen. So we've just hitting one at the moment. The first one that's going to be, like, for us, quite hot, and this is just hitting the spot. I mean, it's quite late at night now, it's cooled down, but during the daytime you just, this won't touch the sides. It's easy drinking. There is a slight kind of white pepper spice sensation on the palate. Very clean, refreshing, low medium body. Not really getting a little bit of that kind of lemongrass-esque kind of flavour that I was getting on the aroma, but it's nowhere near as much. I'm getting a little bit of kind of lemon. Let's have a look, see what it's got. Pilsner malt and cold fermented with lager yeast, so there you go. Then it goes into New Zealand hops, blah 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 blah. Doesn't really say. I mean, it's like a IPP, I guess, an India Pale Pilsner. It's not a style, I know, but they do it with IPL, so it's got that kind of. It's going down that road, but it's held back, I'd say, from that real hop interlude into the Pilsner style. It's a little bit more hoppy than other Pilsners for sure, but it's not crazy, you know, up that slope into the, you know, the IPL type thing. So that's good. This is nice though. It's a very pleasant beer, easy drinking, and that's all you want. Deep Creek Brewing Company. What did I say they're out of? Silverdale, Auckland, New Zealand. They've got 44 beers listed on Untapped. What else do they do? They do cocktail inspired sours, a range of hazy IPAs and West Coast IPAs, as well as other seasonal batches. Got a brewery tap room based in Silverdale, Auckland, so I'd imagine that's open. They're out of the old first spike of this terrible virus that's been around the world, of course. But yeah, this is an easy drinking beer, a lovely beer. Light lemon notes. Definitely get that kind of Pilsner malt type. A little bit kind of bready, a little bit crackery, but yeah, just adds to it. And quite a hop kick actually of white pepper, white ground pepper, edge, and then a nice little bitter finish. As I say, it was 30 IBUs. Yeah, so all in all, a nice beer. In terms of rating for me on this one, it's solid. I'll give this one a 7 out of 10, so it's a 3.5 on the Untapped scale. So it's Deep Creek Brewing Company, their Undercurrent Pilsner. They're out of Silverdale, Auckland, New Zealand. Let me know if you've had it before down below. So this beer's had 4,206 total check-ins then, 49 in the last 30 days, which is not a lot, is it really? It's had 3,619 total ratings of this beer, then it's coming in at 3.31, so that's just over a 6.5 out of 10. I'll give it a little bit more. For me, Pilsner's hoppy Pilsner, it's getting that way, but it's not crazy hoppy for me, at least. But yeah, it's still kept within the style a little bit, which is what I was worried about how hoppy it was going to be, and for me it's not crazy hopped. So yeah, that's not too bad. Anyway, thanks for watching then. Hope you're all keeping safe and well, and I'll see you on the next review. Cheers.